Wyoming has earned a reputation as one of the most business-friendly states in America, particularly when it comes to forming limited liability companies. But what makes Wyoming LLCs so attractive, and are they the right choice for your business? Wyoming pioneered the LLC structure back in 1977, initially to facilitate oil investments in the state. As the birthplace of the modern LLC, Wyoming continues to offer unique advantages that have made it a popular destination for business formation, even for entrepreneurs who don't physically operate in the state. A limited liability company combines the best aspects of different business structures. Like corporations, LLCs provide liability protection, shielding your personal assets from business debts and legal claims. But unlike corporations, LLCs benefit from pass-through taxation, meaning profits are only taxed once on the owner's personal returns, avoiding the double taxation corporations face. The tax advantages of Wyoming LLCs are particularly compelling. The state imposes no state income tax, no franchise tax, and no personal income tax. This creates significant savings compared to forming in high-tax states like California or New York. Wyoming also doesn't require informational tax returns, further reducing paperwork and compliance costs. Beyond tax benefits, Wyoming offers exceptional privacy protections. Unlike many states, Wyoming does not require LLC owners or managers to be listed in public records. This anonymity can be valuable for business owners concerned about privacy or those wanting protection from potential litigation. Asset protection is another major advantage. Wyoming's liability protection is considered among the strongest in the nation, especially after the 2016 revisions to the LLC Act. The state has strong charging order protections, which prevent creditors of individual LLC members from forcing the sale of company assets to satisfy personal debts. The costs of forming and maintaining a Wyoming LLC are remarkably low. Initial filing fees are just $100, and annual fees are minimal, $50 for companies with assets under $250,000. The state has minimal paperwork requirements and doesn't mandate operating agreements at formation, allowing businesses to register first and develop their internal agreements later. Wyoming also offers unique features like series LLCs, which allow entrepreneurs to create multiple divisions under a single LLC umbrella, each with its own liability protection. This is particularly useful for real estate investors or business owners with multiple ventures. For estate planning, Wyoming LLCs provide excellent tools. They can exist perpetually, surviving beyond the lifetime of their owners. Combined with Wyoming's dynasty trust laws, this makes them effective vehicles for transferring wealth across generations while minimizing tax implications. Despite these advantages, there are limitations to consider. If you live and operate your business in another state, you may still face taxes and regulations in that jurisdiction, regardless of where your LLC is formed. Wyoming requires a registered agent with a physical address in the state, which adds costs for out-of-state owners. Some states may not fully recognize Wyoming's liability protections for businesses primarily operating outside Wyoming. Additionally, LLCs registered in Wyoming but operating elsewhere might face increased scrutiny from tax authorities if they appear structured primarily for tax avoidance. When deciding whether to form a Wyoming LLC, consider your specific business needs, where you physically operate, your privacy concerns, and long-term goals. For many entrepreneurs, the combination of tax savings, privacy, asset protection, and low maintenance costs make Wyoming an ideal choice for LLC formation. However, consulting with a qualified business attorney or tax professional is always advisable before making this important decision.